Hey everybody, this is James and you're watching the Throwback Afternoon. Okay guys, here we are. It is right in the early part of July and it's time for another taste test. Specifically, more Wal-Mart sauces. Now this time I went a little more heavy into the barbecue end of things versus the hot sauces. So without further ado, let's start our lineup. Let's show the lineup. Alright, we have the Head Country Original Barbecue Sauce. Focus in. There we go. Now, it will not focus. I've never had this brand. A lot of these, well, none of these I've had, but a lot of these brands I've not had. We got Guy Fieri, Flavortown. Got a hickory barbecue sauce, smoking hickory barbecue sauce. That one focused real well. What the heck? We have Mrs. Griffin's original barbecue sauce, the oldest barbecue sauce since 1935. It's a very different color than the others, so should be interesting. And then we have two that are not barbecue sauces, but hopefully it'll still be good to try out. We have Blue Dragon Thai Sweet Chili Sauce. And we have Tabasco Sweet Chili Hot Sauce. Now, for our method of trying all these barbecue sauces today, we will be using Wal-Mart brand, Great Value brand, maybe it's Kroger brand. I don't know. I think Kroger brand. I'll have to look. Chicken fries. So just your basic. All I did was salt and pepper, threw them in the oven. Some chicken fries. And I actually have a blank plate here. I'm going to be putting the sauces on so you can kind of see. That way is to not mix the sauces. And for our palate cleanser today, the barbecue of sodas. There, I said it. Root beer. A little bit of A&W root beer, which is not sponsored. But I love root beer, but I do, for some reason, I feel like the barbecue sauce of sodas is the correct thing to say with root beer. So, let's start, shall we? I say we start with the sweet chili sauces and then work our way into the actual barbecue sauces. How about that? So first up is going to be the Tabasco sweet chili. I'm trying to get a little spot over here in the corner. Good dollop you can see there. And spin the lid. Let's see. Make sure you can see it there. It's very subtle, but in the best way. Actually, on the back here, it does show eating it with like noodles, chicken wings, or shrimp. I can see if you had like a bunch of this to dip it in, it would be good. There is a bit of heat. You also get the sweetness. You also get that Tabasco, that traditional Tabasco, almost like open up your sinuses kind of flavor right at the front. But then you get that sweet chili. Again, it's not too hot. It's just enough of a kick to taste pretty pleasant. I think on the score scale, I'm going to give the Tabasco sweet chili 6.5 out of 10. Okay, next up is the Blue Dragon Thai sweet chili sauce. Shook it up a little bit there. So this one doesn't have like a lid seal. It had like a pop cap seal. It's a thicker sauce, that's for sure. Right here. It's a lot thicker sauce. We'll see how the flavor tastes. That one's not bad. It's more, the sweet is more prominent of a flavor. You don't get as much of that spice like you do from the Tabasco. There's not as much of a kick. That almost has like a mild General Tso's kind of flavor to it. It leans more into like a sweet Asian sauce than it does a spicy, that spicy chili pepper flavor. Also, I just don't know. I'm just not as big a fan of the consistency of that one. It would be good again if you was like smothering some tempura fried chicken So I could see it working there. Compared to the other sweet chili sauce, I'm just not overwhelmed with it. I would probably give it a 5 out of 10. All right, we're going to start with Flavortown Guy Fieri Hickory Smoked Barbecue Sauce. Now get our plate. We're going to clean side here. Let you see it. Oh, it squeezes out fast. Nice dark color. It's got a strong smell, I can tell you that. That hickory smoke is coming through pretty good. Okay. Coming through with the goods. That was delicious. That was amazing. Just like I said, Flavortown. That was... Most people, myself included, Sweet Baby Ray's is like the pinnacle of barbecue sauce. That's the name everyone thinks of. But this was up there. It had such a punch packed of like that smoky barbecue, that hickory barbecue, which is a distinctly different flavor, but such a good one when it hits. And for something to dip your chicken in for $1 at Walmart, that's not bad. I'm going to give that an 8.5 out of 10. That's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, moving on to Head Country Barbecue Sauce. We're getting into the two that I've never heard of before, brand-wise, or had anything to do with. Should be interesting. This is another one where the cat pops. Okay. This one is a lot more liquidy of a barbecue sauce. So we got a little space here. I'm going to pour. That's a lot runnier. Alright. Before I put the plate on, let's go ahead and get some of this here. A nice big goulash here. Yep. What is that flavor? I don't know what that is. Something. So the thing is where America comes together. It's gluten-free. I'm just trying to see what that... There's like some kind of extra flavor in there that to me just did not taste good. It's like a weird aftertaste flavor. Like when you first get into it, it just tastes like normal barbecue sauce kind of. Or like a very, very, very low flavor. Like, you know, where the other Flavortown punches you in the face with it. That one was just so subtle. And then all of a sudden it hits you with flavor, but it's like a weird flavor. It doesn't taste barbecue saucy. It tastes, I don't know, almost like a barbecue sauce gummy or something. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But that aftertaste, that back taste, just I did not care for. 2 out of 10 for me personally. Again, all these are my own personal opinion. You guys may like some of these better. Maybe a big fan of these brands. And this is the one I'm the most afraid of because that color is startling. Now, I know there are lighter barbecue sauces out there, but... Okay. I don't know about this, but here we go. Oh, it is also... Pours out pretty quick. So you see it there in between those two. Oh, here we go. That one's actually not bad. It's weird. It tastes very mustardy. Like, you know how like recently the stores have been doing mayo chup or mayo mustard, like mayonnaise and mustard and ketchup and mayonnaise. This to me just tastes like if you had taken barbecue sauce and mustard and mixed them. Or better yet, the Lay's barbecue potato chips, if you dipped those in mustard, that's what that kind of tastes like as a sauce. I'd give that one a strong 7 out of 10. Just personal flavor wise, I really like it. There you have it. That was the 5 barbecue sauces, well, 3 barbecue sauces and 2 chili sauces, which are in the $1 Sauce Island bin display. at Walmart that you guys can go try out. Especially with it being summertime, a lot of people doing a lot of cooking out. Maybe some of these might be up your alley. Maybe you want to coat some ribs and this would be delicious. As always, thanks for checking out the Throwback Afternoon, and keep it tuned here and check out some of the other videos. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, and check us back here for more Throwback Afternoon.